in most of the corporate world where you are getting good salary, even if you are not getting good salary, the environment is not very positive. That's the corporate world. That's the work world, job world. And you're not earning that much of money also. So remember, what is your vision? And the great man, Dr. Lim Seo Jin, that vision, he had it back in 1993. And that vision is the mission of Dr. Lim and of all the leaders who are behind him to see that DXN grows and grows to this. I joined in 2003. It was exactly 10 years. So as far as, if you remember the 4 different stages of momentum, the formulation, I was not there the first 5 to 10 years. I was in the second stage, which is called where it is growing, intermediate stage, which is there. And then I saw the momentum of that. The second stage is the concentration. So I was lucky to join the concentration stage, and now we are, of course, in the 4th stage, which is it has become a $1 billion company. We are in 80 countries. So those people who are new, you're very, very lucky. It is just like a wave. You look at the wave, and if you are in the front, then the wave is going to push you to the shore. And if you are at the back of the wave, that is stage 1 and stage 2, the formulation, the concentration stage, all right? You are at the back. It takes a lot of effort to come in front of the wave. So you are a very lucky people to be with a company which is so great, with a founder who is an amazing person. I mean, it's unbelievable, the personality of Dr. Lim. So your vision should be in alignment with this: health, wealth, and happiness. And by the way, I'm going to give a talk in Poland on 15th on this very topic, health, wealth, and happiness. And I'm going to do the announcement through Dubai office and other offices. So if you look at this, I mean, these guys who are doing skiboarding, they are, I mean, it's unbelievable the way they go around, with the waves and all that. But one way to keep momentum going is to have a constantly greater goals. This is just a quote that I got, but I really love this picture. They know exactly how to use this momentum. All right. Okay. Goal achieving is important. Everybody writes goals. I want to become a millionaire. I want to have a yacht. I want to have a house and all that. That is the setting. The achieving part is more important. That is the difficult part. That is where the momentum gets stopped. Start, stop. When the going gets tough, people give up. They want to go into the comfort zone. Right. So now we move to the consistent action and activity. All right. And this is the key to your, again, success. Anything. You want to build muscles and you go to the gym, even if you are taking all those protein shakes and all that, you don't build your muscle overnight. It takes a couple of years to get that muscle. So that exercise that you need to do is consistently. And what is the exercise that we need to do in our business is to get connected with people, to have a conversation with the people. And that is the 2 things that you need to do with the following. So keep those prospecting. That's where you need to focus, prospecting skills. If you focus on that one thing, Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Effective training and support. Number 3. What type of training you have got, you are getting, and you are giving to your team? Because till such time you're not trained, it's just like flying an aircraft or driving a car. I can give you the best of the car, Lamborghini or whatever, Porsche, and you like to drive. I give you the key, but you don't know how to drive. You can start, you can see that, now those days of starting the car is like, you just touch up the button and the car starts. And then you can get the car going, but you're going to crash. And that is exactly what is happening, because people are not getting the right knowledge, right training, right system to follow, skill to follow. So once you get trained, your job is to get those 6 people trained on the same level. You should have a coach or a mentor, and you become a coach and mentor for those people who are in your team. Our business is simple, but not easy. I repeat, network marketing business is being done by over 100 million people. And there's a forecast that this business will, in 10 years' time, is going to be over $400 billion. It's about $200 billion right now. So this is the business of the future. This is the business what people should be looking out to, where you join with zero money. There is a zero investment to join. I mean, what is the business, traditional business, where you have a zero startup? Then, of course, this momentum is connected with the recognition and the incentives. So you're recognized, your team is recognized, you recognize your team who's achieving the first step, which is just a star agent. That's a big thing for that guy or gal. To star Ruby, to a star, have a party. And, get other people join who are just a member. Or get other people who are a senior and have everybody share their stories. DXN has got so much of incentives and bonus and TSIPs and all that. But you also have to, give some sort of an incentive to your people. How much time that you're giving. It's just like a newly born child. If you don't give them enough time, what will happen? I don't have to go into the details. If the child is not nourished properly after the birth is, after that child is born, is going to be malnourished and is going to die. So recognitions, celebrate all those small wins, give that respect, feel respected, be thankful. This is one thing I've seen, that gratitude is lacking in people. Gratitude is something that will make you happy. Especially if somebody has done even a 1% of favor. Say thank you. It doesn't cost you any money. Giving respect to people doesn't cost any money. So these are the things that you need to do, and you need to teach people, appreciate people, approve people. build and nurture relationship. Our business is called network marketing. It is also called relationship marketing. You see how you are connected to each other. Again, I'm going to talk about 6 people. I'm not talking about 20 people to become a crown ambassador. Just 6 people is going to give you the financial freedom. Is enough, for you to relax, stress-free. And by that time, I'm sure the product has done wonders to you. I've been using this from last 22 years. I started as a consumer. In 1 year, I found the benefit of the product. 2004, actually, I started the business. And 2007, from a part-time business to a full-time business builder. All right. So network marketing is all about building the relationship. The relationship that you are having with your prospect, with your consumers, with your members, with your leaders. So this is all, not this business. I'm talking about life, your life. If you are a married person or you're not married, with your parents, what relationship you have. Now I see children. I mean, they are more into their tablet and phone than the parents. It's so sad to see. The world is changing, and the world is not changing, it has changed. So much of divorce taking place. The marriage, which is the pillar of a community and of our, family, that is falling apart. It's just because everybody is on the run. But it is at a cost. I'm going to talk about more relationship in my Poland webinar, which I'm doing after a couple of days. So you need to have that culture of care and love and support, and have to have a very positive relationship. Nobody is perfect. We are human. We are not angels. So there are follies in people, and there are follies in yourself, in myself. I mean, I've got so much of, follies. But then I try to correct it. So should everyone. So you need to build a community of belonging, of where, everybody, we say win-win situation. That's what the team is all about. You win, I win. So you all have a same common goal. And what is the goal of Dr. Lin? The vision, the mission, health, wealth, and happiness. Adaptability. I mean, each topic, if it is dealt with in depth, this is today's topic, by the way, is not for new members. If they would like to get the golden nuggets out of it, is well and good. This is mostly for people who are senior or who are leaders, and their momentum has slowed down. Their business has slowed down. So you need to adapt to time, adapt to the place. So what is happening with, if you look around, I mean, in the last 25 years, there's so much of changes took place because of internet. And now we are talking in every field, AI. So you need to learn, otherwise you will fall back. Your momentum will go to zero. So encourage yourself first to learn that new technology, the new innovation which is taking place. For example, when those people who started the business with DXN in 1993, and those people who started the business in maybe 1910 or 1940, it was tough time. We used to do the door knocking. Door knocking means we used to physically meet people. Pandemic has taught us this for sure, that the days of the door knocking is gone. But that is that still physical interaction is one of the best. So you need to go with time. Now prospecting has become very easy. Why? Because you stand yourself out in whatever social media you're good at. You don't go and try to touch all the social media. If you're good in Facebook, or you're good in LinkedIn, or you're good in TikTok, you're good in whatever social media that you feel you're comfortable, try to make yourself stand out in that big crowd. It'll take time. You need to learn. And let people come to you. Rather than you going to people, let people come to you. You are an authority. You are the person that people would like to get connected to. And I still see a lot of people, who are in social media, they're putting all the products on the face of the people, and they're talking about the money things, talking about the testimonials of the product. These are not allowed. These are not the right stuff that you need to do in the social media. Social media is where you become social. You build relationship. That is what the social media is all about. And people will come to you. Keep on posting something regularly. Social media means that Mr. or Mrs. so-and-so or Miss so-and-so is posting something about, say, healthcare, say about weight loss, about skincare. So when you are posting something, say every week, say every day, not every month, it has to be regular, 2 to 3 times in a week. So all those who are following you will one day try to get in touch with you and say, what are you talking about this? You don't have to mention DXN over there, but you can talk about, something, what has happened with you, what has happened with your friend, where, they got this benefit and that benefit. We are basically an educator. We educate people. We make people aware of something that people are not aware of. For example, Ganoderma. I mean, if you go out and ask people, what is Ganoderma? I'm sure 99% people won't know what is Ganoderma. So you can talk for months about Ganoderma. Just take one part and then you explain it. This can go on and on. Social media is, again, a completely different thing. It's a big topic. So you need to lead by example. Remember, network marketing business or the company or the country is led by leaders. So be a role model of your team, that people look at you like that's my leader. It's going to take time, because leaders, they say, are not born, they are made. Why? Because we were not born to do network marketing, or from the past that we have come. whatever past. You have been a teacher or a lawyer or a salesperson or a doctor or an engineer or a pilot, whatever your professions you had been doing, now you are into a new profession of health and wellness. Somebody asked me just a couple of days back, I mean, you're an aerospace engineer. How come you're doing this health and wellness? Now, you're not a doctor. I said, I don't have to be a doctor to tell somebody the benefit of milk or, an apple a day. 22 years is a fairly long time. Even 1 year is a fairly long time. I saw the benefit of this apple and I'm telling to the people. And instead of apple, I'm talking about something about Ganoderma, which helped me personally. And I've seen hundreds and few thousand people getting the benefit. I just talk about that. And I've done my own research. And I've been with various, naturopath doctors and all that. So your action that you are doing as a leader, you look at the picture on the right side. That white guy is you. You need to be that leader who have changed the lives of many people. Not that you call yourself a leader, that I'm a crown ambassador, or I am earning $20,000. That is not a leader. Leaders are who are making more leaders. So you have to lead by example. That is one of the very important things. So network marketing business definitely revolves around the leaders. If you look at a few of the countries, let's look at the top 3 countries. India, Peru, Mexico, Bolivia. I've been there at least 20 times. From 2007, I'm going there. And I'm seeing how the growth has taken place. The people of those countries, they are amazing. By the way, I don't have any team there because I don't know the language. But whenever I go, I make sure that whatever I know little, I share with them. But I would like to learn from them. 10 to 12 years back, they started a convention. These leaders, they had a small convention of about 200 people. That's the first time that we gathered around in 2012 or 13 in La Paz, Bolivia. Last year, I was in Bolivia. They had 5,000 people. Now, who are these people? They are the people who likes to change themselves. They are not very rich people. The average income salary of the people are less than $300, $200. And they are coming to a convention where they are paying $30 to $50, and for a special type of event that is taking place, they are paying even $100 and staying in a hotel. So you need to make sure those leaders that you are having in your team, they are independent. So regular evaluation and adjustment. This is called accountability, which I've already spoken about, those 3 important points. You need to review your progress in the momentum that you're talking about. You need to evaluate and see why I'm not going towards my goal. And that is the reason why you need an accountability partner on a daily basis. You need a coach. You need a mentor. You have to spend money. Buying these products is nothing. $100, $200 is nothing because you're talking about your body. Business is big, so you need to make sure that you get the right help from those people. I'm fortunate to live in Canada, where these conventions are taking place, not about the company, but the network marketing. And people are paying $1,000 for few hours session, 4 to 5 hours session. This session that I'm doing with you all, it is worth at least $300. You're very fortunate to be with DXN, where you're getting a free training. If you would have paid $300 or $500, you would be writing notes. You would make sure that all your team members are there to get the benefit from this. So what I'm trying to say is that there is so much of learning in our business. Every day you should be learning something new. Adjustment. I've already spoken to you about the social media, the technology and all that. You need to be in that level where you're keeping on. I see that I'm almost close to my 1 hour. Maintain a positive mindset. You have to be very positive. And I'm so glad to see people who are in DXN. They are, I will say, 100% positive people. Right from our beloved Dr. Lim to all the staff and to all the leaders. If you are not positive, you will not be able to succeed. And positivity is something very good for your life also. You want to be happy, you have to be positive. So encourage that positivity in your team also. There are problems, so there are solutions. You know, leaders look at the problem and immediately they look at the solution. Are you doing that? Are you passionate? Now that is, the positivity get the passion in your business. And when you get the passion in, your momentum has to be there. So the problem with us is that we have got a mental chain. There's a block over there. Most of people join as a jobber. They're doing job and they want to become a business builder. Many years back, I went to Kerala, and there's a place where they've got an elephant sanctuary. And you know the story of the elephant with the chain. When it was a small baby elephant, they put the chain. And it tried to move. Maybe a year, 2 years, it was only about maybe 500 pounds. Now it is a 5,000 kg of, God knows what is the weight of the full-grown elephant. That chain is still there, and it can just kick the chain and break it out. But that's how the elephant's mindset is. They cannot break that chain. So you need to break that mental chain and become successful as an entrepreneur. You have to have that energy, that spark. You'll find a lot of people in the recognition night are just, on the stage with full of life, and they are, talking about their success story. There is something which has happened to their lives. Continuous learning. Personal development is part of your progress. And there is one gentleman from India. His name is Jatullah. He's been with business, and he always comes with new ideas. He said, Mr. Ghani, you have to, give us a talk on this, why learning is so important. So I'm going to do that talk maybe next month in Urdu. So if you are not on that level of learning, it'll be very difficult for you to progress. So the question that you should ask yourself, are you teachable? Are you constantly learning? Do you have a teacher? Are you teaching to different people? Are you open-minded? So continuous learning is through teachers there are people in network marketing. There are so many wonderful people right in DXN and even outside DXN. Those people, where I started learning from the professional people is the Networking Times University. This is the university I joined in 2004.